God says, this message is for you. Don't ignore it. If you do, you might lose everything. This is the divine truth. Read every word. I'm watching. I, Archangel Michael, come to you not with silence, not with mystery, but with a trembling urgency from the heavens. God Himself sent me. And I am begging you, not for years of your time, not for wealth, not for sacrifice. I am begging for 2 minutes. 2 minutes that could decide your entire life. 2 minutes that could unlock $66,000,000.2 minutes that could change the generations after you. 2 minutes that could be the difference between your divine breakthrough or losing it all forever. Don't skip. I swear on my wings, if you skip this, you will regret it more than anything. Because this was sent to you, not your friends, not your neighbors, not anyone else. You. This isn't coincidence. This isn't an accident. At 10 a.m. today, $66 million will appear in the spiritual vault with your name on it. But if you ignore this, if you delay it, if you laugh it off, the vault will be sealed again. God says, my child, I have waited for you to open your hands, but they've been too full of worry, doubt, and distractions. I sent Archangel Michael today because I cannot watch you miss what is already yours. I am Archangel Michael, the one who leads armies, the one who wars for souls, the one who delivers God's chosen with flaming swords and roaring thunder. And right now, I am kneeling before you, not as a warrior, but as a divine messenger of mercy, because something is about to happen that will either change everything or steal everything, depending on how you respond to this message. Right now, $66 million is hovering above your life. It is tied to a time. A moment. A spiritual signature. That time is 10 a.m. And the signature belongs to you. You were not meant to be broke. You were not meant to struggle every week. You were not meant to cry over unpaid bills, live in shame, or keep wondering if life will ever be different. God never designed your life to be this hard. He set aside a divine inheritance, and now it is being released. You might think, this sounds impossible. This can't be real. I've been through too much. But God says, I do not operate according to the world's limits. I break protocols. I override banks. I can rain manna in the desert. I can pour money from the mouths of fish. You think $66 million is too much for me? Listen carefully. Heaven is at your door. And your reaction to this message is going to decide if the door opens or stays closed. I am going to tell you what is happening right now in the Spirit. 1. Your name was just unsealed from the vault of overflow. In heaven, there is a book of financial appointments, and your name was sealed for a time. But as of this very hour, the seal has been broken. And your name has been whispered across angelic realms. Why now? Because you passed the hidden test. You endured when everyone gave up. You kept going even when they mocked you. You cried in secret and still showed kindness. You stayed loyal to God when others turned away. He saw it. And now you're being rewarded. But beware, heaven's reward is always followed by hell's interference. The enemy will try to make you doubt this message. He will try to distract you at 9:59 a.m. He will try to make you forget what's written here. So I am telling you, don't let it happen. Point 2. A demonic hacker was just caught trying to block your money. Yes. You read that right. There was a spiritual block set by a familiar spirit. This entity was sent by someone you know, someone who is jealous of you, someone who smiled at you but cursed your blessings behind your back. God says, this person pretended to love you, but sent witchcraft to delay what was coming. They whispered your name in ungodly circles. They set a delay. But I, the Lord, just shattered that delay. As of now, that curse has been reversed. The hacker has been stripped of their access. But you must take this seriously, because the enemy is planning one last attempt at 9:58 a.m. They want to interrupt your atmosphere. They want to stir confusion. They want you to scroll past this. Don't. Point 3, the $66 million is not random. It's a prophetic number. You're probably wondering, why $66 million? Why not some other number? Let me reveal the divine code behind it. Point 66 is the number of divine completion, as there are 66 books in the Bible. It is a number that means full revelation. Your full story is about to be revealed. The triple zeros mean God is multiplying your zeros into overflow. Where you had nothing, now there will be abundance. God is replacing your debt with digits. Replacing your I can't with I already have. Replacing your lack with legacy. He says, "My child, you are stepping into the season of sudden supply. You are not a beggar. You are not forgotten. I'm about to make those who rejected you witness your reward. But there's a final step you must do. 4. You must say yes. Or you lose everything." The Lord says, this is a time-sensitive blessing. The vault is open only until 10:01 a.m. If you do not respond with faith, if you ignore this message, the money will return to heaven's holding. You will not even know it was taken. You will feel nothing happened. You'll brush it off and think the message was fake. But you'll start to feel more struggle, more heaviness, more confusion. Because when you reject a divine appointment, something leaves your life. But when you say yes to it with your spirit, your words, your belief, everything shifts. So right now, I want you to say out loud, I receive it. I receive my $66 million. God, I won't miss it. Say it again with power. Now close your eyes for 10 seconds and picture a vault unlocking above your head. See it. Hear it. Feel the heavens opening. God says, because you obeyed, because you opened this message, because you stayed to the end, the countdown has begun. From this moment until 10 a.m., the angels will be dispatched to ensure that your divine money moves from holding to manifestation. You will begin to see signs, an unexpected message. A bank notice. A strange dream revealing numbers. A friend talking about a check or investment. A sudden opportunity to do something big. Watch for it. Be ready. God does not send a word without performing it. And if you ever doubt what's coming, hear me shouting this again from heaven's gates, do not skip this. Do not ignore it. Do not lose your money. This was your moment. This was your turning point. This was the $66 million message that had your name on it. You have 2 minutes. I am Archangel Michael. I was sent because God chose you. If you disobey, I can't come back to remind you again. But if you... This is the continuation of God's urgent message through me, Archangel Michael. Do not skip. If you do, the $66 million will be lost. Forever. I am not here to scare you. I am here to wake you up. The spiritual realm is shaking right now. Heaven is holding its breath to see what you will do next. Because this next part, this next moment, is even more dangerous than the last. Let me tell you the truth they don't want you to know. 5. A decision will be made in the spirit at exactly 10:01 a.m. Right now, God is watching over a holy countdown. Every second, the weight of your decision is tipping the scales. You may think you have time. But I'm telling you, you don't. At exactly 10:01 a.m., a decision will be locked in. If you took this seriously, if you welcomed it with your heart, if you believed in faith, then your name will be confirmed on the ledger of divine wealth. But if you laughed it off, if you said, maybe later, if you let someone distract you, the page will turn. Your name will be skipped. And you won't even realize it until the months ahead feel dry again. God says, I have warned my child with thunder and whispers. I sent angels. I gave signs. Now I have sent my warrior Michael. If they ignore this, let it be written in the scroll. Do not ignore the voice of God. Point 6. The person who tried to steal this from you is about to face exposure. You've been feeling like something's been blocked in your life. That every time you get close to success, something interferes. That's not a feeling. That's warfare. And now I will reveal the shocking truth: there is someone you once trusted who spiritually tied up your blessings. They were angry when you started glowing. They didn't like that God favored you. They acted like they cared, but behind closed doors, they were speaking curses. They tied your name to spiritual ropes. They whispered death over your finances. They tried to swap your name with theirs in the spirit. Yes, they tried to steal your $66,000,000, but they failed. Because now I, Archangel Michael, have been released by God to cut every rope, burn every curse, destroy every shadow they sent. And hear me clearly, within the next 7 days, this person will be exposed. They may confess. They may distance themselves. They may be revealed in a dream. But God says, you will see the truth. And it will shock you. 7. A hidden blessing inside the $66 million is for your family's bloodline. This isn't just about you. God didn't just plan this money to bless your bank account. He planned it to redeem your bloodline. Someone in your family prayed decades ago. They cried out for the curse of poverty to be broken. They prayed, but didn't live to see the answer. You are the one chosen to receive it. The money is not just paper. It is a spiritual weapon to destroy the stronghold of lack that's haunted your family for generations. Your children's children will live in peace. Your family will no longer fight over scraps. The shame will break. The name of your family will rise. But you must be the one to believe. Obey. And protect it. God says, I will use this $66 million to build things through you: homes, schools, shelters, businesses. But only if you don't let fear stop you. 8. The countdown is accelerating. What you do right now is being recorded. Yes, recorded. Everything in the Spirit is being written in the book of response. It's a heavenly document that records how you respond to divine instructions. Right now, angels are writing, did you open the message? White heavy checkmark, did you read it with belief? White heavy checkmark, did you say, I receive it? White heavy checkmark, did you allow doubt or distraction? Cross mark, did you scroll past, or stay present? White heavy checkmark, if you're still here, if you're still reading, heaven has already written, faithful, next to your name. But now there is one final test. God is watching what you say and do before the clock hits 10 a.m. He is watching to see if you guard your atmosphere. If you cancel distractions. If you protect this moment as holy. This is not time to play. If you laugh, the angels will weep. If you obey, the vault will pour open. So again, say this out loud: now, I declare by God's will, I receive my $66 million. I will not miss it. I will protect it. I will use it for God's glory. Amen. Say it like thunder. Say it like heaven is listening, because it is. Point 9. The money will not appear how you expect it. Be spiritually smart. Many will miss their blessing because they expected it to fall like a check in the mailbox. But God says, I am creative. I move through systems, dreams, people, and unexpected conversations. Do not miss the miracle because you expected it to wear a suit. Your $66 million may come through a legal case being settled, a forgotten investment maturing, a stranger offering partnership, a bank error correcting in your favor, a land sale or business proposal, a viral idea or opportunity. Be alert. Watch the signs. Speak life over every door. This isn't fantasy. This is faith prophecy. And the moment you treat it like it's normal, you cancel the supernatural. Point 10. You are not allowed to share this message with everyone. You may feel excited and want to tell everyone. Don't. God says. This message was sealed with your spiritual fingerprint. If you share it with those who mock or curse, they will try to steal the anointing attached to it. Only share it with someone who is aligned spiritually. Someone who will protect your promise, not poison it. Someone who will pray with you, not mock you. Because what's coming is too holy to be handled by careless hands. Now listen to me, this is not the end. There is still one final piece that heaven is waiting to give you. If you want it, if you feel this in your spirit, then say, I am ready for the final revelation. Send it now, God. I won't ignore it. Say it. But if you scroll away now, it's over. The vault will shut. The wealth will disappear. And you will never see it again. God says. This is not just another message. This is a divine visitation. Don't even breathe without reading this. Because after this, everything in your life will either go up, or disappear. 8,000 words. All from heaven. All for you. Do not share. Do not scroll. This is it. God says, this is the final chance. This is your destiny moment. I, Archangel Michael, have returned by divine command because you said you were ready. Now prove it with your spirit, your focus, your urgency. Because this is not just about the $66 million anymore. This is about your entire life story. Your entire bloodline history. And your entire divine destiny. This is the moment heaven finishes what hell tried to delay. God says, the money is real. But the assignment is bigger. Yes, $66 million is coming. Not by accident. Not by luck. But by divine alignments. But here is what I need you to understand with holy fear, this money is not just to bless you. This is to build a new system that overthrows the curses in your family. Because what you don't know is this, there was a spiritual contract signed in your bloodline over 70 years ago, a covenant of poverty, loss, betrayal, and early death. Someone in your ancestry made a vow with darkness, maybe by accident, maybe through desperation, but the result has haunted your family for generations. Money would come, then vanish. Relationships would begin, then break. Success would show up, then collapse. Blessings would come to the edge, then stop. Sound familiar? It wasn't just bad luck. It wasn't just life. It was a legal curse in the spirit realm. But God says, I have seen enough. And I have raised you to break what they couldn't. And now I reveal the secret, the $66 million is the divine wealth that was blocked from your family for decades. It was hidden, buried, and delayed, until now. Because you are the chosen one. The chain breaker. The vault unlocker. The divine interruption to hell's assignment. But this blessing comes with a test. A warning. And a fire. Warning, if you ignore this, the demon that cursed your bloodline will return. I say this trembling. I say this with sword drawn and shield raised. If you walk away from this message, if you say, maybe later, if you scroll to a joke, a video, a distraction, that ancient spirit of poverty will return with 7 times more power. The money will vanish from the angelic system. The portal will close. The curse will strengthen. And the pain you felt will get heavier. Because this is not a joke. This is a courtroom moment in heaven. And God says, this is their trial. Their scroll. Their appointment. And I, the Lord, will watch how they respond. You must say, God, I receive the full breakthrough. I choose to be the one who ends the curse. I say yes. I won't back down. Say it out loud. Now. 3 stages you'll go through as the money manifests. Let me tell you what's coming, exactly how it will happen. This is not theory. This is prophetic sequence. Stage 1, the divine disruption, Day 1, Day 3, you will begin to feel strange moments of clarity. Your dreams will become vivid. People will begin to call or text you randomly. Money conversations will arise in strange places. You may even feel sick or dizzy, that spiritual warfare trying to stop your breakthrough. Do not fear. Do not doubt. You are being spiritually reprogrammed to receive wealth. Stage 2, the opportunity gate, Day 4, Day 10, an opportunity will come that seems small, odd, or unfamiliar. You will be tempted to ignore it. You'll think, this isn't how I expected $66 million to come. But God says, I will wrap my miracles in mystery. The wise will recognize them. The foolish will reject them. This might be a contract, a business offer, a person sent to guide you, a legal settlement, a silent investor, a vault in your own idea. Say yes. Trust the door. Enter it. Stage 3, the avalanche, Day 11 plus, after obedience, the release comes. You will receive an email, call, or direct notice about a major amount of money. The number $66 million will appear, or a version of it, in 3 stages, or a multiplying seed. You will feel a wave of peace you've never felt. God will send you specific names, locations, and instructions. And then, God will ask, will you give me back the first 10% as proof that you know it was me? Obey that. It protects the rest. A shocking truth, someone is still trying to steal it. Even now, as you read this, there is someone watching your life, studying your movement, trying to see if your atmosphere is shifting. They might act nice. They might pretend to support you. But in their heart, they are jealous and planning to duplicate your path to steal what's yours. But it will fail. Because I have now deployed 7 archangels of protection around your destiny vault. Their names are being whispered over you now. 1. Raphael, for healing. Point 2. Gabriel, for divine message. Point 3. Uriel, for light and clarity. Point 4. Tzadkiel, for mercy. 5. Jophiel, for wisdom. Point 6. Chamuel, for peace. Point 7. And I, Michael, for war and wealth defense. Together, we are surrounding your path. But if you stop believing, we cannot interfere. Faith is the gate. Obedience is the key. Protection is the reward. This is a divine contract. Not a fairy tale. God says, my covenant is not like man's promises. I do not lie. I do not delay for fun. I am not teasing my child. I have appointed this money, this hour, this moment, for them. But if you laugh, scroll, or question every part of this, you will align with the spirit of disbelief. And that spirit will replace the angels around you. And once that happens, even the $66 million cannot help you. So I say again, say this now with fire, I enter this covenant. I receive this wealth. I break the bloodline curse. I obey. I believe. I win. Say it. If you said it, then listen, what happens after 10 a.m.? Once the clock hits 10 a.m., one of 2 things will happen in the spirit. 1. The vault will pour. The system of heaven will launch a divine deposit cycle. You will begin to see wave after wave of opportunities, confirmations, and open doors. The number 66 will follow you. Peace will flood your sleep. Or 2. The vault will seal. The angelic system will mark your case as rejected due to disobedience. You will feel confusion. You will forget this message. You will struggle to make progress. The next divine window won't open for 12 more years. You read that right, 12 years. That's what happens when people ignore divine appointments. But God says, not them. Not this time. I believe they will say yes. Will you? Final declaration. Archangel Michael, declare over you, fire, your name is written on the vault, fire, your destiny is heavier than you know, fire, the chains on your family are now melting, fire, the curse is now breaking, fire, the wealth is now arriving, fire, the clock is ticking, heaven is watching, fire, you are chosen. Not by accident. Not by man. By God, fire, you cannot go back, fire, you cannot fail, unless you ignore this. God says. Tell them this is their final message. Their wealth is ready. Their test is now. Their life is about to change. Will you believe? Will you protect it? Will you move with faith? Then say it once more with divine force, I receive the $66 million. I receive the anointing. I receive the assignment. I will not miss this. This is it. Heaven has spoken. Now, do. Don't you dare ignore this. This is the final warning. The seconds will determine if you live in wealth or watch it disappear. This clip is not just words. It is a divine weapon. Archangel Michael is speaking, and if you scroll now, you may never recover, God says. You passed the first test. You believed. You opened your spirit. But now comes the battle. The enemy is not backing down, he's planning one last attack before 10 a.m. I see it in the spirit right now, at exactly 9:58 a.m., a distraction is being prepared. A phone call from someone toxic. A sudden wave of tiredness. An unexpected argument. A thought saying, this can't be real. A notification to scroll away right before it's time. This is not coincidence. It's a final attack. If you fall for it, you lose the money. If you ignore it, you win the legacy. God says, you're 2 minutes away from divine transfer. Let me show you what's happening right now in heaven. A scroll is open with your name, baby angels are standing by the spiritual banking system, scroll, the contract is waiting for your full agreement, money bag, the number $66 million is active and moving, alarm clock, a countdown is burning. But God says, they must give me full yes. Not half faith. Not half belief. A full surrender. Then I will give them what I promised. Say this now, say it or lose it, I give God my full yes. I surrender to the promise. I refuse to miss it. This is mine. Say it again. Say it loud. Hell needs to hear it. This is what God is about to release if you stay ready. Dollar banknote, the $66 million is only the beginning. House with garden, a property you didn't expect is being written under your name. Chart increasing, a business idea that failed before is about to go viral. Ring, a connection is forming that will lead to covenant marriage. Briefcase, a government or legal notice will turn in your favor. Credit card, your debts will start to melt one by one. Telephone receiver, someone from your past will come back owing you more than money. They owe you honor. Open book, a book or story with your name will become a platform of healing for thousands. God says, I'm not just sending money. I'm sending a movement. Do not let your brain cancel what your spirit knows is true. Your mind will try to understand it. Your logic will try to measure it. Your past will try to argue with it. But your spirit is screaming yes. Don't let your fear cancel your miracle. God says, I don't need your understanding. I need your obedience. This is your prophetic assignment right now. Don't wait, don't hesitate. Here's what you must do before 10:00 a.m. 1. Sit in silence for 1 full minute. No scrolling. No noise. Let heaven speak to you. Point 2. Speak in faith, I receive all of it, every dollar, every door, every destiny. 3. Picture yourself holding the key to the vault. Because you are. Point 4. Cancel the spirit of doubt, say, doubt, get out. You are not welcome here. 5. Protect your spirit, until 10:01 a.m., refuse to argue, complain, or scroll into distraction. If you complete this assignment, you will notice, white heavy check mark a confirmation sign by 10 a.m., dream, message, number, or opportunity. White heavy check mark a change in atmosphere, your heart will feel different. White heavy check mark a prophetic download, God will whisper what to do next. White heavy check mark an angelic visitation, something will shift in your space. Pay attention. The person who mocked you is about to see God prove them wrong. There is someone, yes, God is showing me now, who laughed when you said you had faith. They called you crazy. They said, money like that doesn't come to people like you. But they are about to watch it fall into your lap. They are about to see the same vault open and realize they never had the key. God is preparing a table in front of your enemies. They will not eat. They will not touch it. They will only watch. Because what's about to happen is not just breakthrough, it's revenge from heaven for everything you suffered in silence. You have one final declaration to make. This is not a game. This is not a guess. This is not theory. This is a divine instruction. Heaven is holding its breath. God is waiting. Now speak these final words or the angel will be called back. God, I lock in my $66 million. I cancel every delay. I command every demon to fall. I receive my vault. I protect it. I walk in it. I am the chosen. It is done. Say it 3 times. Say it with fire. Say it with the thunder of every storm you've survived. Now close your eyes for 30 seconds. Visualize the angels moving around you. The gold pouring through the vault. Your name glowing on heaven's scroll. Your life finally rising. This is not fantasy. This is prophecy. It's already done. But only if you don't mess it up now. Do not talk to anyone who speaks against this. Do not second guess. Do not shrink. God says. You are not waiting for the wealth, it is waiting on your final yes. Now wait. Prepare. Don't move until the next sound from heaven arrives. Because at 10 a.m., your life will never be the same again. This is your final clip. This is your spiritual verdict. This is your prophecy fulfilled.